So in this video we're just going to do a quick flash update of the ESP8266 module. Here we have the setup as before. We have the GPIO0 grounded, connected to the Raspberry Pi. We've downloaded the ESP tool and we're going to clone the new firmware from GitHub. So just cloning it to the desktop. Now we're cloning the ESP8266 updated firmware from GitHub. I'll just take a moment to download the file. Okay, so let's see. Okay, there it is, ESP8266_AT. So let's change our directory to the ESP tool. And we're going to flash firmware. Actually, let's open up the README file. They have a There's actually 4 memory locations we have to update to get the new firmware. So the first one here, as you can see, we have to update to these 4 files to the corresponding memory locations there, and that will update the firmware. So after each update we have to reset the ESP8266. So first we will update the first one at 0x0000. The file is boot_v 1.1.bin, and we have to make sure that we have the proper address here. Otherwise it won't work. So we're all connected to the ESP8266 from our previous video. Now it'll connect. Okay, it's completed, as you can see there. So now we're going to reset the ESP8266. Just pull the power wire and then we will run the second script there. Second file is user1.bin. So I believe that is in newest. There it is. So we just have to change directory when we're flashing. So we'll have to add newest here. And then user1.bin. Make sure the address is correct. This needs to flash at 01000, and then this one's taking a little bit longer, depending on how much memory you're flashing there, but just wait for this to finish. Okay, that one's done, so now we just have to reset our ESP8266. ESP8266 runs off 3.3 volts, so we can program it directly from the Pi with no USB or so forth, just a UART. So we've completed that. Let's move to the next file. That is ESP.NET-Data default.bin at 7C1000. So we'll change the memory. 7C000. And the file is back in the bin directory. So it's ESP init data default.bin 7C1000. Okay, I made a mistake there, an extra 0. We'll just erase that. Okay, that's complete. So now we're going to reset the ESP module one last time. Power back up. And the last file is blank.bin at 7E1000. And we should be done updating our ESP to the newest firmware. The file is in a bin directory, so it's just blank.bin. And everything's correct, 70,000, okay. So we've completed that. Now we're just going to reset so we can start up, remove the jumper from GPIO 0. Power back the ESP8266. And we're going to start Minicom. Actually, the baud rate has changed. Originally it was 9600. Here we've changed it to 115, 200, 8, and 1. With the new firmware, it's moving a lot faster. Default firmware, everything else is good. So you can exit. And Control AE, so you can echo in Minicom. Put your cap locks on. AT, MJ. Okay, so we got the OK there. So now we're connected, and there's a full set of AT commands. We're going to write a Python script so we can automate this for you and put it on our GitHub page. So wait for our next video when we get the ESP01 and interface it with our new boards for the Pi18650 hat. Thanks.